Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. All right. If you can hear me loud and clear, just say, hey, Trevor, I can hear you loud and clear. Looks like we are back. Finally, y'all. Finally, we have made it back. And okay. Looks like we are live. Looks like we are getting ready to take that thing up to what they call the proverbial next level. Let me just see here. Finally, we've been having some broadcasting challenges over here at Black CEO Studios, but it looks like we got everything back up and running. And we're going to be starting here shortly in a few minutes. In a few minutes, we're going to be starting. And today, you guys are really in for a treat, okay? You're really in for a treat, right? And let's get ready to go, y'all. Got about a few minutes before we get started. If you can hear me loud and clear, say, Trevor, I can hear you loud and clear. So if you can hear me loud and clear, say, hey, Trevor, I can hear you loud and clear. Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Thank you so much, Adeline. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get this thing started correctly this time. Now, just hit the share button. Okay. And we're going to be starting here shortly. And today, here's what we're going to be covering. We're going to be talking a little bit about the evergreen revenue model. By the way, if you can hear me loud and clear, go ahead and say, Trevor, put a 1 in the comment section below. Say, I can hear you loud and clear. So if you can hear me loud and clear, put a 1 in the comment section below. All righty? Mic check, mic check. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to be starting here in under 2 minutes. In under 2 minutes, we're going to get it all together. We're going to crank it out. And this is one of those episodes where you definitely want to have your pen and your paper out. You want to be ready to rock and roll as we get ready to get started. Let me go ahead and pull up my trusty screen here so I can see everybody. Here. Let me just hit this share button one more time. 1 second. Let's make sure to pull that stuff up correctly. There we go. Go to my little page. Let's see here, by the way. Get ready, y'all, because today's going to be one of those training segments, right? So this is one of them days where we're going to get down. Okay, let's see here. Okay, looks like we get ready to be started in 1 minute and 24 seconds, y'all. 1 minute and 24 seconds, and we're gonna get started. Okay, now here's what I want everybody to do. If you're watching live and you're checking the broadcast out, what I want everybody to do, if you can hear me loud and clear, I want you to put 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. If it's too loud, I want you to hit 2. So if it's too loud, I want you to hit 2, right? And then if it's not loud enough, I want you to hit 3. So I want you to hit 1, 2, or 3. That way we make sure that in today's training that you're able to get all of the content, okay? So we're getting ready to be starting in less than 51 seconds. How you doing, Bianca? How you doing, Edeline? How you doing, Greta Thomas? How you doing, Cheryl Diane? Hey, who's out there in Facebook land or YouTube land or Restream land, depending on where you are watching this particular broadcast at, right? And today, I really wanted to get deeper into the evergreen revenue model I know that for many of you, you have been seeing the charts and you've been seeing all the stuff, but there's been some struggles still to really make this happen. So if you've been struggling with your revenue, today is your day. So if you've been struggling and you've been trying to figure out how to make it happen, and you're now coming into the new decade and you got all of these big dreams, big aspirations, but nothing's really happening, well, today is your day. So today is your day. Okay? Now, what we're going to be covering today is going to be good for everybody, right? Now, first things first, everybody right now, you should be seeing these charts coming up on the screen. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be hard for you to be gluing your eyes and trying to look at this chart on the screen. You're looking at it and you're thinking to yourself, okay, I'm getting ready to download. I'm getting ready to try to look at this on my little computer screen. But what I want you to do is download the chart. So up top, you're gonna see where you can download this chart that we're gonna be discussing today. Right? You can text the word evergreen. Right? To 240-428-6333. Text the word evergreen to 240-428-6333, right? And you're going to get all of these charts. You're going to get this chart that you're seeing here. You're going to see this chart here. You're going to get a few other charts. You're going to get some blank charts. It's free, but it's going to let you follow along with today's training. Listen, today is a revenue training. I know for many of you, you're trying to kick off this year, kick off this decade. And like I said before, you're kind of all over the place. Your head is on the swivel. Well, today is your day. So before we get started, text the word what? Evergreen. Text the word what? Evergreen. Text the word evergreen to 240-428-6333. Text the word evergreen to 240-428-6333. And what you're going to receive is you're going to receive this chart right here that's in my background right here. So you're going to receive that chart. Now, as we are getting started, today we're going to be talking about the evergreen revenue model, and we're going to be talking about how to implement it in your business. Not only am I going to talk to you about it, I'm going to give you the charts. I'm going to even walk you through exactly step by step how to do this. Now, I ain't got all day today, so today is one of those days where you need to be writing fast. First thing you're going to need is you're going to need the blank version of this chart. So you want to text the word evergreen. Text the word evergreen, EVERGREEN. Text the word evergreen to 240-428-6333. Text the word evergreen to 240-428-6333. Text the word evergreen to 240-428-6333. And you're going to be receiving these two charts that you see here in my background, okay? All right, now, that being said, y'all know, by the way, welcome to the decade, right? Welcome to the next chapter in your life. Welcome to taking your business, taking your revenue, taking your bank account, taking your family, taking your community, heck, taking your life to that next level. And this is what it looks like. Now, y'all know how we do before we get started. I like to shout out businesses. Y'all know, I don't care if we're talking about the last decade or the new next decade or the next decade. You know, there's just certain things that we got to do when we have a little black CEO party, you know, because a black CEO party don't stop, right? Yeah, because there ain't no party like a black CEO party, because a black CEO party don't stop. Now, here's what I want you to do. Listen, one of the things that I'm always want to be mindful of, especially for those people who are tuning into a Black CEO broadcast for the first time, is that one of the things that we do is we shout each other out here. And so if you got a business, you got a program, you got a product, you got a service, I want everybody at this moment to go into the comment section, type your first name, type where you're from, and then tell us a little bit about your product, your service, your mission, your organization, or brand that you represent. Now let's do that real quick, because we got a lot of stuff to cover, but I always want to make sure that we never start a Black CEO broadcast without highlighting some of the black entrepreneurs that's out there doing big things, like my man Tristan Sutton, right? Tristan Sutton is out there from Facebook ads, from the Facebook ads community. If you need your Facebook ads done, you want to talk to Tristan Sutton out there in San Antonio. Big shout out to Brandy Hunt. Big shout out to Greta C. Thomas out there in Atlanta. If you need some real estate in Atlanta, she's your lady. Vicina, big shout out to you. Chantel out there in Detroit. Gail Campbell, Bernice Oliver, Ellie Mitchell, Kim Wyckoff, right? Ty Jacobs, Dwayne Reynolds, Franz Condi. Some of y'all watching on other channels. But whatever you do, put your first name, put where you're from, right? And then tell us a little bit about your product, your service, your mission, your organization, or your brand that you represent, right? Represent your brand. Now, I didn't just tell you to represent your brand for no reason, but here's the thing. In a minute, I'm going to be having everybody that's on this broadcast hit the share button. And when they hit the share button, I don't want them to just share my video. I don't want them to just share Trevor Ott's. I want them, because when they share, the comments get shared along with the videos. But in the comments, they're going to see your business, your product, your service, what you do, how you change the world, how you rock out, what you can do for them. Like, see my man Tristan Sutton, he do Facebook ads. A lot of y'all doing business, y'all trying to get business, and you ain't running one Facebook ad. You ain't one in 2017. You ain't do nothing in 2018. You ain't do nothing in 2019. It's 2020. You still looking for business, but you ain't done the ads. But see, if you were in the comment section and you checked it and you were following along, you just met Tristan Sutton today out of San Antonio, who is Facebook ad certified. If you're on the broadcast today, you might have met David Scholes out of Colorado, Facebook ad certified. These dudes are Facebook ad gangsters, especially for those people who looking for new business, right? Now, that being said, y'all know, you know what we believe here at Black CEO. When we cooperate, 1 + 1 = 2. But when we collaborate, 1 and 1 = 11. #11, #11, and what? #11. So one of the things that we do is we like to collaborate here. And not only do we collaborate when we are supporting each other's businesses by purchasing each other's products and services, but part of that collaboration is sharing what each other is doing in the marketplace. Like, see, I'm collaborating right now with Tristan Sutton and David Scholes, letting you know that, hey, by the way, Greta Thomas, I'm collaborating by letting you know that if you need your taxes, you got to get your taxes together as an entrepreneur, you might want to see Adeline Francois Dryden, right? Or better yet, if you're trying to get your books together, you want to see Adeline. If you're trying to get your podcast done, you need to check out Baird Matthews, right? By the way, if you're a woman of color and you're looking to develop your leadership skills, you want to check out Kim Wyckoff from Raleigh, North Carolina, from the Woman of Color Leadership Alliance, right? You got Taj Jacobs, right, from Reticulous, right, Cleaning, because they ridiculously meticulous, right? And so, you know, we got to take these time out to just highlight the businesses. And I know we got to get to the training, but never ever be in such a rush that you don't take the time out to honor your fellow Black entrepreneurs that's out there working just as hard as you are to really make a difference in the world. And to all my Black entrepreneurs out there, I want you to know that we love you, we appreciate you, and today's training is all about that fact that we love who you be, who you represent in the marketplace. Now, here's what I want everybody to do, right? First thing I want everybody to do is I want you to, in 2019, 2018, it was all about hit the thumbs up button and hit the like button and it's like, hey, if I'm broadcasting, you know, just hit the like button on my stuff. Right? Hit the comment, you know, hit the like button, hit the love button, hit something, right? And then we came into 2019, and then it was not just enough for people to hit the like button or hit the love button, but then we wanted them to do what? We wanted them to comment below, right? And that was like kind of 2019-ish, right? And in 2019, you wanted people to like your videos and like your posts, and then you wanted people to comment on your videos, right? And that was all, and then you wanted people to what? Share your videos. You wanted them to like it, comment, share it, like it, comment, share it, like it, comment, share it. And everybody's running the same playbook. But let me tell y'all something. In this new decade, you know, Facebook is always evolving. And some of these other spaces and places that you're broadcasting at now, YouTube, they are evolving. So especially if you're watching in Facebook, I want everybody to get ready to do this right now. It's not just enough for you to hit the like button. It's not just enough for you to comment. It's not just enough for you to hit the share button, right? Now, we're gonna walk through four things that everybody should be doing on their Facebook Lives to really cause it to go viral. And you're gonna literally do it real time right now so that you start to see the effect real time of what you're gonna do. So first thing I want everybody to do, when I count to 3, I just want you to hit the like button or the love button and just hit that for about 5 seconds. 1 and 2 and 3. So I want everybody just keep hitting the like button, hit the thumbs up button, hit the heart button, but hit some type of button. Everybody go ahead and do that right now. You'll see I'm hearting it up, I'm loving it up. Everybody just do this. I'm just going to show you real quick how the Facebook algorithm works, right? I see Adeline is doing it. I see Greta is doing it. I see Brandy is doing it. I see Tristan is doing it, right? I just want everybody just do that. Just heart it up, thumbs it up. Just keep hitting it, just keep hitting it, just keep hitting it, right? And all right, now you're going to see that, right? So we're going to just do that for about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just keep doing it. If you're watching it on the replay, just do it anyway, right? Now, second thing I want you to do, okay, everybody's hit the like button, okay? Now, the second thing I want everybody to do is I want everybody to comment in the comment section, I just want you to put here for it. Just put I'm here, right? Wherever you are, say I'm here from Atlanta, I'm here from San Antonio, I'm here from Alabama, from wherever you are, just put I'm here. Put that in the comment section. So watch, we just kind of walking this thing down. So now you hit the comment section. Now first you hit the like button. You basically kind of respond. You hit the like button, you hit the love button. Now you're hitting the comment button. Just hit the comment button. Just put I'm here. Just do it real quick because we got a lot of stuff to cover today, right? So everybody's commenting right now. Let me just go to the comments for the people that are here. Ross Commodore's here. Johnny Mack is here. Daryl Johnson is here. Ghazi Muhammad from Arizona is here. Nicole Bluford is here, coming to us from Boston, right? Cynthia Gatewood, right? And so all these people here. So right now, just hit the comment, but go into the comments, put I'm here, and put where you're from, right? Everybody do that, right? I'm gonna give everybody about a few seconds to kind of get that in, and then we're gonna go to the next step. By the way, you got Cheryl Diane, she's here from Trinidad. Edeline, here from Atlanta. Johnny Mack, here from Dallas. Ghazi Muhammad, here from Arizona, right? Some of y'all are starting to putting in the comment section below right now, right? So now you've done that. So now you're starting to, what Facebook is looking for is content that other people are interested in. And they are gauging using an algorithm to determine the level of interest in that video. And so just by you doing those small things, you're starting to send the signal to Facebook to say, hey, show this video to other people. By the way, thank you for those people who followed along with the instructions. Now, here's what I want you to do. Step 3. Step 3, last year, all we were doing was sharing the video. You got to take it up to another level. So what I want everybody to do right now is I want everybody to hit the share button. I want you to hit the share button, but I don't want you to do your normal share. This time I want you to hit the share button, and you're going to see a new option that comes up. And that new option is going to say start Facebook watch party. So you're going to hit share, right? And then you're going to hit start Facebook watch party, right? And so you're going to hit share, and you're going to see an option that comes up, and it's going to say start Facebook watch party. And so what everybody's going to do right now that's under the sound of my voice, you're going to start your own Facebook watch party. Why? Is this great that you share, but now you're starting to get your own Facebook credit, right? You're starting to show Facebook that you have your own relevancy in the marketplace. So now you are getting credit under your profile and under your business and under your group because you've now started your own Facebook watch party. So don't just hit share. Hit share, look for the option that says start Facebook watch party and do that. And I want everybody to do that right now. Now, here's the reason that you're doing this, right? 2 things that happens. Number 1 is you're actually bringing greater value to your tribe, to your community. Second thing we do is that when we cooperate, 1 + 1 = 2, but when we collaborate, 1 and 1 = 11, #11. And so what we do is we are collaborating, but in addition to that, we're not just doing it arbitrarily. We're doing it because of our love of black entrepreneurship. We're doing it for our love of each other. We're doing it for our love and support of what we're all doing in business. And see, here's the thing. Anything that you do in love, love never fails. Love never fails. So wherever love shows up, success is on the way. So when your love shows up for me, my success is on the way. When my love shows up for you, your success is on the way. When our love shows up for each other, our success is on the way. And so one of the things that we got to do is we got to love each other first. And so there are a lot of other places and spaces and people for us to do business with. But a lot of times what happens in the marketplace for us as black entrepreneurs has a lot to do with a reflection of what we are doing internally. And so we got to show up making sure we're loving on each other first. So that's why I'm loving on Cheryl Diane's business. That's why I'm loving on Johnny Mack's business out of Dallas where he's helping people write books. That's why I'm loving on Brother Ghazi's business out there in Arizona because I love what he do. That's why I'm loving on Lorenzo T. Hughes' business and Kamaya Giles' business and Jerome Arlene Spann business. By the way, Jerome and Arlene, love y'all, miss y'all. Tell your husband to call me, right? Give me a call as soon as you get a chance. Now, what I want everybody to do is hit the share button. Hit the start Facebook watch party. Hit the share button. When you hit the share button, then hit start Facebook watch. Once you have done that, what I want you to do is come back into the comment section and say, I did it. Just come back into the comment section and say, I did it, right? Come back into the comment section and say, I did it. 2 things are happening. Number 1 is Facebook is now giving greater precedence, right, to Facebook watch parties. Why? Because they started something called what? Facebook Watch. Why? Because they are trying to morph into the equivalent of a global television network. So they want people right. They want the name, the word Facebook Watch. I'm going to Facebook Watch, just like you go to ABC, NBC, or Fox, okay? Well, now they want you going to what? Facebook Watch to pursue your content. So what they're starting to do is they are starting to highlight your content that's coming under the Facebook Watch banner, right? And they're giving more precedence to that, and they're showing more of that. And so now you can start to get more views and watches on what you're doing. So once you hit the start button, and once you hit the share button, and then you hit start Facebook Watch, you should do one on your fan page, on your groups, on your personal page. Once you have done these type of things, you are getting greater recognition from Facebook for your own profiles, right? Sometimes when we share, I get the recognition, but you don't really get any recognition. So this starts to give you some of the algorithm is now giving precedence to your content. So it's seeing this content that you're sharing as now that it's seeing it as your content because it's under your Facebook Watch. These are some of the things that we just got to start doing differently in 2020, okay? Now, I see Ghazi did it. I see Kamaya did it. I see Taj did it. I see Greta did it. I see some of the people who've done it. Now, here's the thing. When you're looking to collaborate, you got to look to collaborate in many cases with people who are of like mind and like spirit. So here's the thing that I want you to do. Now I want you to look back in the comment section, and I want you to look at the people who did it. And those are the people that you want to reach out to collaborate with in this new decade. See, you can't be collaborating with people who always try to take something off the table. You got to be collaborating with people who are looking to bring something to the table. See, here's what George Frazier said to me. Here's what he said to me. He said, everybody gets invited to the table. He said, everybody gets invited to the table. But whether you get invited back to the table has everything to do with what you brought to the table to begin with. Let me just say that again. Here's what he said. He said, everybody gets invited to the table. This is the table. Welcome to the revenue table. Welcome to the revenue round table. Everybody gets invited to the table. But whether you get invited back to the table has everything to do with what you brought to the table to begin with. Now, here's the thing. If you don't get invited back to the table, this is what he said, it's going to go down real quiet. Nobody's ever going to mention a thing. You just found out that you just didn't get invited back to the table because you didn't bring anything to the table to begin with. It's like going to a potluck dinner but showing up empty-handed. And so sometimes we show up in broadcasts, sometimes we show up at events, sometimes we show up in spaces and places where we're looking to receive, and we bring nothing to the table. So today, what did you bring to the table? Did you share? Did you post? Did you comment? Did you hit the love on another business other than your own? Did you bother to learn from somebody other than you? Like there are other businesses that posted in the comment section. Did you learn from their business? Did you even hit the like button? Did you even try to get to know them? Look, business is about relationships. The better you get at building relationships, the more revenue you're going to produce, okay? Now, that being said, everybody who hit the share button and then started a Facebook Watch from that share button, by the way, going to be doing something special just for you. So thank you so much for sharing. Now let's get to the new information today, okay? So today, right, we're going to be talking about the evergreen revenue model, right? We're going to be talking about this, and this is sort of the big picture of what you see on the screen. And here's what I want you to know, is that the opposite of a system is a mess. The opposite of a system is a mess. And here's the thing that we know. You cannot monetize a mess. Now, for many of us, last year was us trying to figure out the mess. A lot of us last year was trying to monetize the mess, right? And for a lot of us, last year just felt messy, right? It was just messy. We had 5,000 coaches. We watched 20 million webinars, right? We went to every event that somebody was having. We got on planes and trains and automobiles, and it just felt real messy, right? And so the thing that I want you to know is that, everybody write this down, write this in the comment section, the opposite of a system is a mess, and you cannot monetize a mess. And oftentimes, the messier your business is, the broker you are, right? And so for some of us, right, we don't like messy, right? Sometimes you get people that's got to be like, ooh, they so messy. Some of y'all businesses are messy in the same way. You got too many doggone coaches. You've been to too many daggone events. You're following too many daggone systems. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, you can't monetize a mess. And the thing about it is nobody wants to do business with a mess, right? Nobody wants to do business with an entrepreneur who's an all-out mess. You think about going to a restaurant. You go to a restaurant, is this too messy? You don't want to eat up at that restaurant. You don't want to eat in that restaurant. You go into somebody's house, it's messy. You don't even want to eat in their house. So if you're going to somebody's business and it's messy, they're not going to want to do business with you. The opposite of a system is a mess. The question that you got to really ask yourself, since powerful people ask powerful questions, is are you out there trying to monetize a mess? Just saying. So the thing about it is now we got to get a little bit more systematic, and today's broadcast is designed to get you into a systematic flow that causes you to produce revenue on the recurring basis and the consistent basis. Here's the thing. I love all of my believers out there. I love all my people who get very spiritual about business. I love it. I appreciate it, right? But here's the thing that I can tell you, that if it came from God, it came with a plan. Noah gives a vision on how to build an ark. After he gets the vision, the next thing he gets is a plan. If it came from God, it came with a plan. If you feel like God has called you to do this in people's lives, do this in business, okay, where's the plan? The opposite of a system is a mess. What I can tell you is God didn't give you a mess. I can tell you that. Right? So today, right, if it came from God, it came with a plan. So let's just see where the plan is. Are you going to execute the plan and what you're going to be doing? And so here's what you guys are going to be learning about today. You're going to be getting this chart by texting in the word evergreen. And you're going to be getting this chart. And you're going to be getting the blank charts. And you're going to be getting a whole lot of other charts. I hope you text in the evergreen to 240-428-6333 because now it's time to get started. Okay? Now, all right, so let's go a little bit deeper into it, okay? What you're seeing right now is what we refer to as the evergreen revenue model. And you're seeing the big picture view. It covers everything about how you're going to handle your marketing, how you're going to handle your prospecting, how you're going to handle your sales, how you're going to handle your events, how you're going to handle your memberships, how you're going to handle your ambassadors, how you're going to handle your affiliates, how you're going to, there's so many different moving parts in business, and what you need is a systematic flow, and you need something that's very easy to follow. So this is the system that you're going to be following. So let's go a little bit deeper in. Inside the evergreen revenue model is something referred to as the evergreen prospecting sequence. Everything starts with the prospecting sequence. Everything starts with how are you bringing in new people that are going to show interest in your business by taking definitive action. And so I want everybody to write into the comment section below. I want you to write down evergreen prospecting system. By the way, let me give a big shout out to none other than Rhonda Williams. By the way, if you need to learn about EQ, emotional intelligence, you want to bring her in, right? She's been very helpful to my business, and I'm sure she'll be very helpful to yours, okay? Big shout out to Dave, Business Bully Anderson, and big shout out to Alicia Mitchell and her daughter Samantha. All right, so let's get back to this evergreen revenue model. We're going to break this thing down step by step by step. I'm going to walk y'all through. I'm going to show you the sites. I'm going to give you the links. I'm going to pull back the curtain. Whatever you've actually wanted to know about getting your business together. If you've been struggling with revenue, today is your day. If your bank account doesn't reflect how good you are, today is your day. If you haven't been able to figure it out, today is your day. If you're tired of having 50 million coaches, today is your day. If you don't feel like going to another doggone conference, today is your day, right? Take out your doggone pen. So let's get to it, okay? Now, here's what I want you to know about the evergreen revenue model. First of all, the evergreen revenue model is predicated on understanding the different sequences within it. And so today we're going to cover specifically, we're going to cover the evergreen prospecting sequence. So that's what we're going to cover today. Okay? Now, the evergreen prospecting sequence, everybody want to write this down, is based upon the law of I am. It's based upon the law of I am. And the law of I am says this. The law of I am says that people pay you first with their information, second with their action, third with their money. If you take it out of order, you cut your revenue by 80%. People pay you first with their information, second with their action, third with their money. If you take it out of order, you cut your revenue by 80%. I want y'all to write that down. Here's the thing I want you to know. Note takers are money makers. Action takers are money makers. One of the first things that you're going to see somebody that's making real money take, the first action you're going to see them take, you're going to see them taking notes. Why? Because the hand is a digital recorder for the mind. Why? Because the mind can see, right, without the eyes, but the eyes can't see without the mind. And so you got to get used to basically being a notorious note taker, right? They talked about notorious B.I.G. I want to talk to you about notorious note taker, right? In order for you to be notorious, right, I want you to be notorious for how good you are generating revenue. I want you to be notorious for how good you execute these systems and plans, right? Somebody write into the comment section below, notorious note taker, that's me, right? Notorious note taker, that's me, right? Because the hand is a digital recorder for the mind. So as we giving you these comments, as I'm giving you the notes, when I say write this down, down, that means put it in the comment section below so that I know that you got it, okay? So we talked about the law of I am, that people pay you first with their information, second with their action, third with their money. You take it out of order, you cut your revenue by 80%. Information, action, money. Information, action, money. Information, action, then money, right? Go ahead and write that down. Information, action, money. Put that in the comment section below. Information, action, money. Now, when you don't, if you don't follow this particular process, what starts to happen is you start to have all of these gaps in your revenue. You start to have all of these gaps in your business. You start to have all of these gaps in your bank account. And when a gap shows up in your bank account, it usually shows up as a deficit. So the first rule of understanding the evergreen prospecting sequence is understanding that people pay you first with their information, second with their action, third with their money. If you take it out of order, you cut your revenue by 80%. Second thing, okay, we got to understand the difference between a lead and a prospect. You got to understand the difference between a lead and a prospect. A lead is a person. A lead is a person. A lead is a what? A person that's interested in your products, your services, your mission, or your brand. Your products, your services, your mission, or your brand. Your products, your services, your mission, or your brand. A lead is a person that's interested in your products, your services, your mission, or your brand. But the key thing that you got to understand is all they were interested. All they were interested. They ain't say they wanted to buy. They ain't say they wanted to do nothing. So you're always dealing with people in your business who kind of spectate, who kind of checking you out, who kind of looking to see what you're doing over there. They kind of see what's happening over there, right? They checking out Crystal Cunningham. They checking out Bethany Williams. They checking out Etta Lynn. They checking out Shayna Ratner. They checking out Obiama. They checking out Jerome, right? They checking out Arlene, right? There's always somebody checking out your business. And when somebody's checking out your business, they just showing interest. They just a lead. A person that's interested in your products, your services, your mission, or your brand, right? That's a lead. I want you to write that down, right? No takers a moneymaker. A lead is a person that's interested in your products, your services, your mission, or your brand. And then you got to understand the difference between a lead and a prospect. A prospect is a person that's indicated by their actions. A prospect is a person that's indicated by their actions. A prospect is a person that's indicated by their actions that they're interested in your products, your services, your mission, or your brand. A prospect is a person that's indicated by their actions. Everybody write that part down. By their actions that they're interested in your products, your services, your mission, or your brand. So here's the thing. The separation between the lead and the prospect, right, is the lead was just interested, but they took no action. The prospect was interested and took some action, right? The lead was the person that came over and said, hey, how you doing, right? And they were checking you. The lead was the person who was checking you out but never said nothing. The prospect was the person who walked up and said, hey, can I buy you a drink? Can I introduce myself? Can I get your number? Can I give you my number, right? See, sometimes being in business is just like dating, right? And so you got to understand the difference between the lead and the prospect. The lead took no action. The prospect took action. With the leads, you got to know how to convert a lead to a prospect, okay? Let's keep going because we ain't got a lot of time to be discussing the basics today, right? Now, what we also got to deal with, at some point, we're going to be dealing with customers. Well, what's a customer? A customer is nothing more than a person who engages in a consistent pattern of action-based behavior that eventually leads to a sale. What we're going to be creating today is an automation-driven system. We're going to be dealing with an automation-driven system that is designed to convert people from leads to prospects, to customers and clients. Not only do you want to do it, some of y'all doing it on charisma. Some of y'all doing it because people like y'all. Some of y'all doing it because people see y'all, right? And that's great, right? Because you're doing it, but you're only affecting action when people see you, when you're in the space, when you're in the place. But let me tell you something. There are billions of dollars made every day in business without ever talking to a person, right? I walked into McDonald's the other day. There was nobody at the counter, right? There was nobody at the counter. But I tell you what, they had these kiosks set up, right? Where you had to go over to the window, you had to go over to the screen and start punching in your order. If anybody ever seen this, let me know. If you've ever gone to McDonald's and you've seen this, you got to go in and punch in your order. After you punch in your order, right, then they send somebody from the back to come up and bring you your order. They ain't got no people at the cash register. So for all of y'all think that the sale is predicated on you, that's not true. That might have been true in 2015. That might have been true in 2010. That might have been true in 1980. But this is a new decade. This is a new you, and it's time for you to get some new revenue. Anybody that's down for some new revenue, just put hashtag new revenue in the comment section below. So we're talking about today how to build that automated system that converts leads into prospects and prospects into clients, right? Now, let's take it a little bit further, right? A customer, the one thing that you got to know about a customer is a customer is a person who is invested in themselves through the products and services that you offer. right? So a customer for you is somebody who's willing to invest in themselves through the products and services that you offer, right? So people ask me all the time, what's the cost for my services? I tell them ain't no cost. The cost is zero, but there is an investment. The cost is zero, but there is an investment, because I don't have something to just give you, right? See, what I want to do is I want to allow you the opportunity to invest in yourself through the products and services that I offer. I want to offer you the chance to invest in your business through the products and services that I offer. So the next time somebody walks up to you and say, how much is that going to cost? It doesn't have a cost. It has an investment. Because this investment is going to allow you to invest. This investment is for you to basically take your life to the next level. I'm allowing you the opportunity to invest in yourselves through the products and services that you offer. You're not just making a sale. You're allowing people the opportunity to invest in their businesses, invest in themselves, and invest in their lives through the products and services that you offer. It's not a purchase. It's an investment. And we need to be clear about that. I see Jerome says hashtag new revenue. Arlene says hashtag new revenue. Kamaya says hashtag new revenue. How you doing? Connect Thig Pen out there, right? And so now what we want is, we don't just want any old type of customer, right? See, if you get a customer that you just like let them swipe their credit card, but they don't realize that this was an investment, you have a customer that's not seriousness. And what you want is, see, seriousness is a consistent pattern of behavior that supports a particular belief. Some of y'all had people that buy your book, but they ain't really serious. They were just trying to be friendly. I get that. But what you want is, you want a serious customer. Because a serious customer and a serious client, seriousness is a consistent pattern of behavior that supports a particular belief. That if you are in the health and wellness, they take in a consistent pattern of behavior that shows that they're serious about getting their health and wellness together. And so you don't want just any type of client, any other type of customer, you want a serious one. And so what that lets you know is that a serious prospect and a client is the same thing. Because a prospect is nothing more than a person who's indicated by their actions that they're interested in your products, your services, your mission, or your brand. If they indicated by their actions. So they indicate initially by their actions that they're interested. But then they keep taking more and more actions that let you know that they're interested. And the more and more actions that they take, the more and more serious that they become. And so a serious prospect and a client is the same thing, because a customer, a client, or a member is just a person that's just taking a consistent pattern of behavior. So write this down, because we're going to get a little bit formulaic here, right? Interest minus action equals a lead. Write it down. Interest minus action equals a lead. Write it down. Interest minus action equals a lead. Put it in the comment section below. Interest minus action equals a lead. Hand is a digital recorder for the mind. You ain't writing, you ain't typing, you ain't learning, right? If all you doing is listening, you ain't learning. You just letting the information go in. You just letting the information pass through you, right? It's just like going to McDonald's thinking that that's going to be healthy food. It's going to pass right through you. Stop letting information pass through you. Letting good information pass through you is just like letting revenue pass right through your hands. It's just like trying to hold water with your hands when you need a cup. Write it down, right? That paper that you're writing on, that keyboard that you're typing on, that's your cup. When they say your cup runneth over, your cup ain't going to run over if you ain't using a cup. Some of y'all got a cup and still trying to catch water with your hand. I'm just going to let that sink in for a second. Interest minus action equals a lead. Interest plus action equals a prospect. Interest plus action equals a prospect. So if there is no action, you got a lead. If there is an action, you got a prospect, okay? Now, interest plus action plus seriousness, interest plus action plus seriousness, that equals a client, a customer, or a member. You want the interest, you want the action, and you want the seriousness, right? And that equals a client, a customer, or a member, right? And so that eventually leads us to what we want. What we really want is in the grand scheme of things, what we really want is a sale. That's really what we're trying to get to. We're trying to really get to a sale. And what is a sale? A sale is nothing more than the process by which I convert interest into revenue. And see, if you can't turn your interest into cash, all you are is popular. Yeah. Some of us, we ain't struggling with interest. We're struggling with converting that interest. And the reason why we can't convert that interest is because once they get interested, we get messy. Because our systems, how we follow up with them, how we bring them through, how we introduce our products and services, is all messy. Sales is the process by which I convert interest into revenue. But if you ain't got a sales system, you ain't going to be selling much. You ain't got a sales system, you ain't going to be selling much. All right, so let's just walk this down because we got a lot of stuff to cover today, right? We ain't even got to the real information yet. We just covering the base level information, all right? So here's what we know, right? What we know is that the value of a lead is $0.0, right? The value of a lead is $0.0. It's going to be really hard for you to monetize it because all they did was interest. They were interested, but they weren't interested enough to take an action. So the value of a lead is $0.0. I want everybody to write that down, okay? Now, here's the thing. The value of a prospect, remember, a lead is somebody who's interested in your products, your services, your mission, or your brand. But a prospect is a person who is indicated by their actions that they're interested in your products, your services, your mission, or your brand. And so the value of a prospect 10 years ago was $1.15 per month. Now that's gone up to about $5.69 per person per month. So the value of a prospect, we're going to use the value for 10 years, just to kind of show you how to make your system work. The value of a prospect is approximately $1.15 per person per month. $1.15 per person per month, right? And so what happens is, how do you turn a lead into a prospect? Well, first of all, your first job is you got to get the lead, the person interested. Now, once they become interested, you have to implement what's called a value for value syndication process. You have to indicate a value for value syndication process. So the first thing you have to understand is that their information is valuable to you, right? Their information is valuable to you, right? And so you want the thing that's most valuable to you. In the early stages of the evergreen prospecting sequence, the thing that's most valuable to you is their information, right? You see, here's the thing. I want you to think about it in this way, right? Facebook, some years ago, they buy Instagram. They buy it for billions of dollars, right? And the thing about it is most people think they bought Instagram because they like what Instagram's features. They could care less about Instagram's features. They bought Instagram because Instagram had a database of information that had clients that Facebook was not reaching. Facebook started aging out and they needed to bring in new, fresh blood, the youth, the young. They wanted a youth revival, so they bought Instagram. Then you get Snapchat. They were equally as cool, but why didn't Facebook buy them? Well, the same people that were using Instagram were the same people using Snapchat. So because of that, they were like, we already got it. We didn't buy it for the technology. We bought it for the information. We bought it for the data, right? And so what happened was they bought Instagram and then copied the features of Snapchat. See, look at Amazon. When you go to Amazon you write a book, you try to sell your book, it's very simple. You go on Amazon, you try to sell your book. Amazon says, listen, I'm going to give you 70% of the money. We're going to keep 30% of the money. Out of that 30%, we're going to still ship the book for you. Out of that 30%, right, we'll even print the book for you. Right? Out of that 30%, we'll even give you a little website, a microsite to host your book for you. We'll do all of that out of our 30%. You think you got the better end of the deal because you got the 70 and they got the 30. But they got the information. All you got was the money. And see, when you got the information, you can always make more money. But when all you got is the money, all you can do is buy more information. Somebody say data gangster. Somebody put out there data gangster. I'm going to be a hashtag 2020 data gangster. Somebody put that in the comment section below. Holla if you heard it, brother, right? Somebody put hashtag 2020 data gangster, right? Because that's what you got to be. You got to be a hashtag 2020 data gangster. And if you're not going to become a hashtag 2020 data gangster, right, you're going to have some different kind of problems out there. And so, what you want to do is you really want to try to get to the point where you're starting to generate more prospects. You're trying to get their information. Now, how do you do that? By implementing a value for value exchange process, meaning you have to give something of value in exchange for something of value. And the thing that you're trying to get first is you're trying to get their information because you're going to be a what? Hashtag 2020 Gator Gangster. So what it boils down to is we now starting to engage in this process by which we convert strangers into leads, convert leads into prospects, and convert prospects into customers, clients, and members. And then we got to convert those customers, clients, and members into referrals. And so it becomes this cycle. And if you're not doing this on a regular basis, if you don't have an automated process to put this in place, if you don't have a system to put this in place, you just playing that business. I used to think I was a lawyer because I saw every episode of Law and Order, right? Until I got in trouble and I needed a real lawyer, right? So you can play a lawyer on TV, but when it comes down to the real deal and you get in some trouble, you're going to need a real lawyer, right? And see, you can play business, right, when you want to, but wait till your bank account and them bills start showing up. Wait till that mortgage starts showing up. Wait till that car note starts showing up. Wait till your children's bills start showing up. Wait till that college note for your children's start to show up, right? Then you're going to need to be in business for real. And if you ain't got a real system, you ain't got an automated system, you ain't got a digital system by which you convert leads, strangers into leads, leads into prospects, prospects into customers, and then customers into referrals, then you just playing that business. And some of y'all, we just got to be honest with ourselves, we've been playing that business way too long, right? It's what you going to do. So part of using the evergreen prospecting sequence is understanding, creating that automated value for value syndication process, right? Now, what you want to do is you got to use the principle. So here's the first time I'm going to give you one of the main principles for the day. I'm giving you the formula. I'm giving you information, action, money, right? And then I'm getting ready to give you another principle. I want everybody to write this down, right? The person who outgives the competition out-earns the competition. The person who outgives the competition out-earns the competition. The person who outgives the competition out-earns the competition. The person who outgives the competition out-earns the competition, right? How did Android do in the cell phone market what nobody else could do? Well, it was very simple. Android gave away their operating system for free, right? And then figured out how to make money on the back end, right? And so what they did was they knew if they gave their Android system away for free, right, they knew if they did that they would get the whole world using it. And so when Apple came in, was dominating the world with the iPhone, everybody had an iPhone. Android comes along by Google, they give it away. Say anybody anywhere in the world that wants to make a phone, we're going to give you this thing for free, right? And everybody started making Android phones, right? And all of a sudden in 1 year, Android becomes the #1 most used operating system in North America. In 3 years, they become the #1 most used operating system on a mobile phone in the whole world. And right now, in this new decade, what's the most used phone, right? The most used operating system on a mobile phone in all of the world? Android. Why? And who's leading the way? Google. Why? Because the person who outgives the competition out-earns the competition. The question is, how you going to out-earn your competition when you've yet to put an automated system in process based upon that's dedicated to you giving value? You ain't even put your automated system on giving value. Every day somebody should be getting value from you if you never open up your mouth, if you never open up your eyes, if you never get out the bed, if you never walk out the door. Somebody somewhere in the world should be getting value for you. You know, check this out, right? My mama used to like this show called Lucy, right? Lucy in the actress named Lucille Ball, right? Did you know that somebody everywhere in the world, right, every day and every minute in the world, somebody's watching Lucy? That's a show that's like 40, 50 years old, right? Somebody's still watching Lucy, right? Gilligan's Island, because they syndicated the way that they're going to provide value to the world. And so even though these shows ain't even on no more, they ain't even acting no more, they still provide value and they still making money. The question is, what about you? 10 years from now, heck, for some of y'all, 5 days from now, y'all won't be providing value because you ain't put no automated syndicated system in place to basically provide value to the world on the consistent and regular basis, which is basically how you generate revenue. By the way, with Android and Apple, matter of fact, if you team Apple, put Team Apple in the comment section below. If you team Android, put Team Android in the comment section below. Because the person who outgives the competition out-earns the competition. Some of y'all have yet to outgive your competition. That's why you ain't out-earning them. You trying to out-earn them because you're trying to outsell them, never realizing that you'll never outsell them until you outgive them. All right, you know, somebody know I'm telling the truth out there. Somebody can hit the thumbs up button up there. Somebody know I'm telling the truth, right? How you doing, Dorsey? How you doing, Kevin? How you doing, Ralph Steele? How you doing, Lawrence? Right, Lawrence Dumas. So it's good to see y'all out there, right? So now that we kind of have set the framework, that we're going to create this automated value for value syndication system that's going to give us the data and the information necessary to really be able to communicate at the next level, right? To also be able to reach out to our prospects. And so now we're getting ready to get into what is the evergreen prospecting sequence. Now, here's the thing. The reason why you want somebody's information, the reason why you're trying to get somebody's information is because what you're really trying to do is you're trying to set up a way by which you can communicate with them. Communicate what? Communicate the change you want to help them achieve in their life. Communicate what? Communicate the value that you want to bring to their lives. Communicate what? Communicate the value that you want to bring to their business. But if you ain't got their information, you don't have a consistent way by which you can communicate value because you don't know who they are. And so many of us, we have what we call client blindness, right? We have prospect blindness. People know who we are, but we don't know who they are, right? And so part of building out the evergreen prospecting sequence, your EPS, right, is what we're talking about. Is when we're talking about building out this. When you look at this, right, when you look at this chart, because this is what we're getting ready to go into. This is what we're getting ready to go into. Part of building value is now what you're getting ready to do is you're getting ready to build out what is called a multi-channel communication platform. I want everybody to write that down. I know I got a lot of syllables. I want you to write down a multi-channel communication platform. A multi-channel communication platform. And what do I mean by a multi-channel communication platform? What I'm really talking about is creating a communications platform where you have that information in all of your different systems. Because 20 years ago, they told you got to email them. You got to get people on your email list. Got to get people on your email list. 10 years ago, they said you got to get them on your text message list. Got to get them on your text message list. You got to get them on your text message list. Then all of a sudden, all of the messenger system, the bots came out and say you got to get them on your Facebook message system. You got to get them on your Facebook message. You got to call them. You got to call them. Listen, 20 years ago, they needed to be where you were. Because it wasn't a lot of competition. But in this new decade, it's not enough for them to be where you are. You got to be everywhere they are. You got to be everywhere they are. They on Facebook Messenger, you got to be there. They on a chat bot, you got to be there. They do their stuff by text message, you got to be there. They do it by email, you got to be there. They do it by robocall, voicemail, or voice drop, you got to be there. And so part of this evergreen prospecting sequence is starting to really build out your multi-channel communications platform. So let's walk this thing through. All right, I want everybody to look at the chart that you now see on the board. Okay? Now, I want you to look at that chart for just a second because we're getting ready to go through this thing. It's getting ready, as they say, it's getting ready to go down. Somebody put into the comment section, it's getting ready to go down. Now, here's what I want everybody to do. I want everybody to do this right now. Number one, if you haven't texted the word evergreen, text in the word evergreen so you can get this chart, right? It's nothing for you to buy. It's just a chart that we're going to send to you, right? You're going to get it immediately because you want to follow through as we go through this chart. Text in the word evergreen to 240-428-6333. Text in the word evergreen to 240-428-6333. Text in the word evergreen to 240-428-6333, okay? Now, the evergreen revenue model has 11 steps. Everybody put 11. Just everybody put a hashtag 11, okay? And as we get ready to go through this, let me just say this for all those people who are literally watching this live right now, okay? As we go through this, I'm going to take the time to break this down. If you got an assistant, a team, you got a downline, and y'all trying to take it to the next level, this is the time where you want to hit the share button. I recommend you hit the share button and start your own watch party inside your Facebook groups, inside your fan pages, and just share it out generally because this is going to be good information. But today is going to be the first time ever, where we have gone through the evergreen prospecting sequence at this level of detail without it being a paid audience. Will not be a repeat of this. This is for you. This is our big give back to you. So we're getting ready to go through this. It has 11 steps. You're going to have a hard time if you're just trying to read this over my shoulder. It's going to be too small. So you're going to need to download this, print this out. And also, for those people who hit the share button and you started your own Facebook watch party, if you did that, put that in the comment section below, because I'm also going to send you a special version of this that you can print. And I'm going to send you the poster-sized version of this, gigantic poster-sized version that you can print out and create a giant poster on your wall so you can literally walk this thing through. And I'm also going to give you the blank version of this. So I've given everybody enough time to stall, to kind of get their pens, to kind of get their act together. It's time to get ready to go through it, okay? Now, when you text in, the version that you're going to be getting is this version. And you'll notice that the version that you currently see on the paper is empty. It's because you're going to be filling this in with the things that you're going to be doing that is unique to your business. What I want everybody to do in the comment section below is I want to write down, I want you to put in the comment section whatever business you're in, whatever product you're in, whatever service you got to sell. I want you to put that in the comment section below, because I'm going to make this presentation apply directly to what's going on in your business real time today. So I want you to go ahead and put whatever your business is, whatever your product is, whatever your service is, I want you to put it in the comment section below so that we can build out this evergreen revenue model for your business. I've already built it out for my business. I've already built it out for thousands and thousands of entrepreneurs all over the world. We've helped them generate well over $250 million in revenue. And for us, you're just the next millionaire. It's just your time, right? So let's go ahead and let's get into the new information, okay? So the first thing that you got to do in the evergreen revenue model, by the way, thank you, Kamaya, for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that, Brandy Hunt. Thank you for sharing that, Edeline. Thank you for those people who did share and started their own watch party. Thank you so much, Ghazi. Thank you so much, Edeline. And I see your businesses, branding, design, and consulting is Kamaya. Ghazi Muhammad is a speaker and a trainer, helping black men get their lives back on track. You have Edeline Dryden, Dryden Tax and Accountant Services, and so many of you out there who are sharing. All right, step one is you're going to need 4 gifts, okay? You're going to need 3 digital gifts, and you're going to need 1 tangible gift. You're going to need 3 digital gifts, and you're going to need 1 tangible gift, okay? You're going to need 3 digital gifts, and you're going to need 1 tangible gift, okay? The tangible gift should be something like a promotional item or something like that. So this is part of your giveaways. Remember, the person who outgives the competition out-earns the competition, right? And part of that giveaway, right, is just kind of understanding really what has to happen, okay? So you're gonna need 3 giveaways, right? 3 digital giveaways and 1 tangible giveaway, okay? And we're gonna talk about exactly what to do. Now, for some of y'all like, okay, I gotta figure out what to give away. I gotta figure out what to download. Look, you're looking for 3 digital gifts, 1 tangible gift. But I'm gonna show you real time. I'm about to show you right now where I go to get gifts. So I'm gonna show you where I go to get gifts. I'm gonna show you where it goes down for me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull this up on my screen. So give me a second, let me get this pulled up on my screen, and I'm gonna show you where I go to get my gifts, okay? So now, here's where I go to get my gifts. I'm gonna pull this thing up on my screen for me. I'm gonna pull it up for you, right? Now, I'm gonna go up here, so everybody write this down so you can go and choose your gifts right now, real time, right? You can go choose your gifts right now, real time. Here's where I go to get some free gifts, right? I go right here to get my free gifts. I go right here to plr.me.com. You can go there right now. You can go to plr.me.com. Everybody can do that right now. Remember, you can go to plr.me.com and you can go choose your gift, right? As a matter of fact, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to even search for a gift. Let's just say I'm in marketing, right? I'm going to look for if they got anything related to marketing, right? I'm going to go over here. If they got anything over here related to marketing. Let me see. Okay, here's some marketing. I got a business and marketing bundle, right? 47 of them, right? I'm going to go right over here to business and marketing, right? And I can see kind of all the different products and services that they offer. I can see client session logs, form billing sheet, intakes for coaches, right? Welcome letters. I can see all of these different type of products and services that they offer. Look at here, 30 tips for creating success, marketing your practice, 5 tips for creating a winning website, convert website customers, 99 tips for building a functioning business, action guides, right? I can look at all this stuff. I can just go buy me a gift that I can white label. I can buy it right here. I can buy a gift that I can white label, right? I can buy it and white label it as my own, change the look of it, but I got to find 3 gifts, right? So I just go here and I can just find a gift, right? And I can find a gift that I want to buy, right? And I'm going to give you another one, right? That's everybody write into the comment section, because you got to take some notes for your neighbors. Everybody write into the comment section. I want you to write plr.me. So I didn't just tell you to go out and get some gifts. I'm telling you where to go to get it at, okay? Next, right? Next place I go to, right? I go to Content Sparks, right? If I go to contentsparks.com, I can see stuff I can buy. Hey, building your audience using social media. I can buy any of these books. How to use the power. They got all types of stuff. Now, by the way, if I go back to PLR.me, some of y'all say, oh, but what if I don't want business stuff? Okay, well, let's suppose you in wellness, right? Let's just go to, I'm going to go over here to, let me go over here to affirmations and reflections, right? If I'm the kind of person where I like to do, I'm more of a life coach. Okay, well, here's some stuff for your life coaches, right? I can do, I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna find something for your life coaches, right? Because there's so many things to just know, right? And you don't have time to be writing a million different things. You got journals. Some of y'all want to do journals. You go there, you choose journals, right? And you're gonna go down here and you're gonna find journals. And I'm gonna open up one of these so y'all can just kind of see what it looks like, right? Let me just find one real quick. Let me find a good one for you real quick. These are all administrative forms. I don't want any administrative forms. It's not really what I'm looking for. Let me look for something. I see landing pages, challenges, Facebook ads, worksheets, video coaching programs. Let's go over there. All right. Coaching workshops. You'll see that they got all kinds of stuff here. And let's go to this one, overcoming client objections. Maybe you want to do a giveaway for helping people overcome client objections. They give you all the stuff written out for you, right? Everything is just ready to go for you. And I get a lot of stuff from there, right? Another place you can go to is Content Sparks, right? And so if I go to Content Sparks, right? And I like to use some of their Blaze content, right? Let's just go here. You can buy it. Once you buy it, you own it, right? Let's just say I want to do create your own signature system or copywriting for small business, right? This is just stuff I'm going to give away to people who basically get on my list, right? So I'm going to go choose developing my own signature system. By the way, this stuff always goes on sale. You can find PLRs for as cheap as $7 or as expensive as $200, right? You can see she's going to give you all of the modules. She can give you all of the PowerPoints. You can see she's going to give you the course book, right? You can see it right here. She's going to give you the action guide. She's going to give you the cheat sheet. She's going to give you graphics, the key points. You got to get the graphics redone. She's going to give you a slideshow. They're even going to give you a full script with speaker notes, right? You can see that right there. They're going to give you the follow-up emails. They're going to give you a curriculum that you can use to teach and sell. They're going to give you the opt-in report, opt-in follow-up email, your blog post. They're going to give you infographics. All you got to do is get edited, and tweaked. You're going to get all that. They give you the whole thing, right? That's your free gift right there. You ain't got a free gift, it's because you ain't want it. This bottom line. And because at the end of the day, you need three giveaways, 3 digital giveaways and 1 tangible giveaway, right? For my promotional items, I would say go to an Alibaba, but there are many people that do promotional items, and we'll talk about where you can get some of that stuff from, okay? You can use any type of, a checklist, a chart, a journal, an ebook, an audio book. All of these things can be giveaways, okay? So number 1, everybody knows step 1 is all we gotta do is select our free gift. So step 1, we select our free gift. Step 1A, right? 1A, everybody put down, we at 1A. Once you buy your free gift, the gift needs to be rebranded. Everybody write down rebrand, right? Rebranded means that you got to change the title. That means you got to add a little bit of your mix. It's just like buying spaghetti sauce. You buy it, it's got a little bit of flavor to it. You got to add your own flavor to it to really make it pop. So you want to use your own, you want to create your own visual representation of it. It's got to be rebranded, okay? Now, in order for you to rebrand your gift, right, you're going to need a graphics team, right? Now, you got ebooks to rebrand, charts to rebrand, lists to rebrand, logos to be added. Then it's got to be resized. So hear me closely. It's got to be resized. It's got to be resized, okay? Now, what I mean by resize is some of y'all in y'all mind, y'all already thinking, oh yeah, I'm about to buy my gift and I'm about to go ahead and dress it up myself. You like, yeah, I'm about to go get Canva. Listen, right? The number 1 problem facing today's black entrepreneur is an addiction to our labor as the primary mechanism by which we generate revenue. You ain't a graphic artist, right? And not to mention, you ain't talking about just creating one little graphic. You got to rebrand the gift. You got to rebrand all the different versions of the gift they gave you. Then you got to create advertisement, right? Graphic advertisements to basically market this gift online, right? Then you have to actually create different versions of that advertisement. Facebook got about 20 different sizes that they need. Google got about 20 different sizes that they need. Instagram got about 20 different sizes that they need. So even if you did manage to get it done on Canva, when you're talking about resizing it and putting things together correctly so that it's ready to be advertised in all the different places on the marketplace, right? You got to have a graphics team. Everybody write down graphics team. So first you get your gifts, then you get your graphics team to do what? Basically, the graphics team is going to rebrand. They got to rebrand your free gift, right? And you want somebody they used to doing that. Now, if you ain't got a graphics team, I'm gonna tell you how to get one. But basically, it's no reason why you can't have a graphics team that's basically working on your stuff. Now, in addition to that, you got Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads. They giving y'all pages. So now you need somebody to redesign the page. You got to add your logos. You got to add your own little flavor, your color schemes. Listen, let me tell you something, right? People don't buy products and services. People buy the brand. And the brand represents how people assess value in the products and services that you offer. And so if your stuff look like a hot mess, ain't nobody signing up with you. Ain't nobody doing no high ticket appointment. You packaging your stuff like they package orange chicken at the Chinese food restaurant in the hood. And the reason why the orange chicken in the hood is $10 is because it's packaged and it look like it's worth $10. But when you go to PF Chang's, they don't even call it orange chicken. They call it Mandarin chicken. They don't give you no little cheap white Chinese food boxes. They give you a nice little black sleek box, nice little packaged chopsticks, little paper bag with the logo on it. And they charge you $40 for it. Ain't no guarantee that chicken tastes any better than the chicken in the hood. But I'm going to tell you what, it's packaged much better. 80% of people who buy iPhones keep the box because even the packaging of the box feels like it's valuable. So you can't be packaging your stuff looking like a hot mess. Even though you might be giving them a free giveaway, that giveaway, it has to be packaged. It has to be so graphically tantalizing that it makes somebody salivate over getting the free gift. And if what you're doing doesn't make people salivate, if it's not packaged in such a way graphically that makes people salivate, you just wasted your time and you wasted theirs too. So let me tell you what you do. You need to get a graphics team. If you don't have a graphics team and you need one, put in the comment section below, I need a graphics team. Put in the comment section below, I need a graphics team, and tag me. Just tag me, I'll make sure somebody follows up with you. The other thing you can do is for those people who are out there right now, you just say, look, I'm really, really serious. I want to get that graphics team. I want to get it in place right away. Here's what you can do. I'm gonna do something special. You can text me right now, right? You can say, need a graphics team, right? And you can text that to, I hate giving out my cell phone number online, but I'm gonna do this. Don't text me if you're not serious. It ain't free, so don't even text me if you think it's free. Text graphics team, text the word graphics team, and you can text that to me personally at 240-731-6646. 240-731-6646. Say, I need a graphics team. I'm gonna hook you up, right? But you gotta get a graphics team, all right? So you got the free gift, right? You got your 3 digital giveaways and you got your 1 tangible giveaway. 1 tangible giveaway should be like a promotional item, all right? Let's get to the rest of the information, all right? Now remember, 1A is you gotta create a visual representation of the gifts. How do you do that? Is you rebrand them graphically. Number 2, now that you got all of your marketing collateral, all of your graphics collateral, right? Now what you want to do is you want to promote those gifts via ads, right? So there are 2 types of ads. I want everybody to write this down. You got organic ads, and then you got paid ads. You got organic ads, and you got paid ads. You got organic ads, you got paid ads. Your organic ads are like your post on Facebook, your post on Instagram, your post on Pinterest, your post on your fan page, your post on your group, people that share. It's all the free ways that you get your information out there. Great, right? But then there's also your paid ads. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, if you ain't doing paid ads, shame on you. Shame on you, right? Because if you ain't doing paid ads these days, you're going out of business. So I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Because everybody can do a paid ad, even if all you're doing is doing $5 a day. Everybody can do a paid ad. Now, if you ain't got the money to afford a paid ad, go get a job, because you're gonna need one because your business ain't gonna be successful. So you gotta get used to running some paid ads, right? Now, you can do Facebook paid ads, which I recommend is a good place for people to start, and YouTube paid ads. I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of people do Facebook. Most of y'all ignore YouTube. You need to do them both. Allocate a small budget for Facebook ads, a small budget for YouTube ads, and also you should do Google ads, but you need to do both. So you got to decide where you're gonna do your ads at this year. Now, if you do not know how to do ads, you want to learn how to do ads, you want to learn more about that, right? You're gonna say, all you can do is text me again. You say, I need a Facebook ads team. I'm gonna hook you up with a team. I'm gonna hook you up with somebody. I'm gonna connect you to my connect. I think my buddy sometimes he says, "Who's the plug? Who's the plug?" That wasn't hip, so I didn't know what a plug was. But I'm gonna hook you up with the Facebook ads plug, right? I'm gonna hook you up, right? And so what I want you to do is you can text Facebook ads. I need a Facebook ads team, and you can text that to my personal cell phone number 240-731-6646. 240-731-6646. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, let's not waste each other's time. I'm going to connect you with somebody who provides that service at a very affordable price point. It ain't free. So get that out of your mind. But if you get serious about it, text. If you're not serious, don't text. We still can stay friends. I'm cool with you. But this is for people that's serious. Today's broadcast is for people who ain't trying to play business on TV. You trying to get paid for real. That this decade is about generating some real revenue. Everybody that ain't trying to do that, get off this call so you don't waste nobody else's time. All right, let's take it a little bit further, okay? Now, so step 2 is you saw that we got to get the Facebook ads. Now, when you go into these ad structures, whether you were using the Facebook ad portal, whether you're using the YouTube ad portal or the Google ad portal, and some of y'all using one system that's covering them all, right? Like an ad roll, ADROLL, or a perfect audience, right? .com, where they advertise to all the different spaces and places at one time, right? Then they require a lot of different versions of the same advertisement. This is why you have to have a graphics team, and then inevitably you're gonna need a tech team, okay? Now, what starts to happen is what really starts to happen, most people don't realize that when you run Facebook ads, Google ads, or YouTube ads, they don't just show up on Facebook and YouTube. They don't just show up on just Google, but they have advertising networks that they're connected into. And so you might see a Google ad, but you might see it on CNN. You might see a Facebook ad, or a YouTube ad on, you playing Angry Birds, the app. You playing Angry Birds, the video game, right? And you see a YouTube ad because you're trying to get some up level in Angry Birds. So you don't realize the spaces and places where these companies have their hooks into. And this is why you got to run more ads, okay? Now, and you can run ads to a very specific set of people, okay? Step 3, right? You're going to create an opt-in page, right? You're going to create an opt-in page, and that opt-in page can be on, it's just a lead page, right? It's the page where they're going to get the gift, right? And so step 3 is that now that you run these advertisements, you're advertising them, but it's like, well, where do I go to get this free gift? Well, you go to this page to get the free gift. Well, what page? You buy a vanity URL, www.trevorsfreegift.com, www.aprilsfreegift.com, www.venus'sfreegift.com, right? And on that gift page, right? On that gift page, there are a few things that are happening, right? On that gift page, they have number one, they have an opt-in form that's designed to collect their first name, their last name, their email address, right, and their cell phone number, right? And I'm gonna give you a rule about this page. Never collect any information that you're not going to use in your communication. Never collect any information that you're not going to use in your communication. Never collect any information that you're not going to use in your communication, right? And so on your landing page, right? On your landing page, you can use lead pages, you can use ClickFunnels, you can use Contra, you can use WordPress to create a page if you want to. You know what I mean? Most of the people in the marketplace these days are probably using ClickFunnels because it's considered to be more of the industry standard, right? It may be a little bit out of some people's price range. And so there's some other spaces and places that you can go, like a Builder-All, that's a little bit more clunky. But at the end of the day, you still need some place that's going to host your landing page and your event. Now listen. Hold up 1 second before we talk about this. Listen to me closely. When you get a landing page, buy a vanity URL. I wish you would put up a bit.ly link. You need to buy a vanity URL that points to that page. www.trevorsgift.com, www.ericsgift.com, www.myfreegiveaway, www.changeyourlifewiththisbook.com. Get some vanity URL, right? Some vanity URL that is easy for the client, the customer, the prospect, or the lead to remember, and easy for you to remember. You can't be online. You can't be talking about go to bit.ly. No, that's a rookie mistake, and it's a sign of cheapness. Go to GoDaddy or someplace. First of all, you can go to 99 cents domain and at least buy the domain for a year for $1. So go do that. Now, I want y'all to write this down. There's some rules about landing pages. Landing pages or squeeze pages. A landing page and squeeze pages, you want specific information about a specific product that wants the client to take a specific action. Specific information about a specific product that wants the client to take a specific action. Notice I say specific product, not specific products. Specific product, not specific products. One product per page. One giveaway per page, okay? Specific product, right, that wants the client, right? So specific information about a specific product. So they want to know about how this gift is going to change their life. So here's what people do. I'm giving it to you for free. Well, I shouldn't have to put all that effort into it. Now, you got to put it just as much effort in selling somebody on a giveaway as you do on a product that costs money. It's got to be, matter of fact, you got to sell it even harder because they're already prone not to believe in it because it's free. So you got to have specific information. How's this gift? How's this product? How's this ebook? How's this digital chart? How's this download? How's this free journal? How's this thing going to impact my life? So on your squeeze page, you need to be able to give them specific information about why this gift is the best gift they're going to get this decade. How's it going to change their life? It's got to be sexy. Matter of fact, it got to be sexy as hell. Somebody put hashtag sexy as hell in the comment section below. Put sexy as hell. If your page ain't sexy as hell, it's a problem. Now, how you make it sexy? You make it sexy by how it looks graphically and how it's written copywriting-wise, right? You know, because sex still sells, right? So it's got to be sexy as hell, right? And I ain't talking about sex sex. I'm talking about sexy. Is your page sexy? And if it ain't nobody going to want your free gift. Now, here's the thing. Now, specific information about a specific product that wants the client to take a specific action. After you got this page looks sexy because it's laid out graphically, and remember, your graphics team is designing the page. Now listen, you can run up in there and use them templated pages and click funnels if you want to, but all that's gonna happen is all your pages are gonna look like everybody else's pages. All right, do it if you want to. You need a specially designed page that looks like your brand, that's sexy, looks a little unique, right? Be it dare to be an original. Then, make sure that the information about that particular free giveaway is sexy. So a little bit of how this, tell me a little bit about how this free giveaway is going to impact my life. If you're not good at writing, use a copywriter. Copywriters come down, copywriters you can find a copywriter with fairly easily, right? Then you want the page laid out, meaning you want it coded, meaning it needs to be put in the ClickFunnels or Cottrell. It needs to be coded for WordPress, right? And so you're going to need, for section 3, you're going to need a graphics team and a tech team. A graphics team and a tech team. Graphics laid out the page, tech team put the page online. Graphics laid out the page, the tech team put the page online. They made sure that it was mobile friendly. They made sure that it was fast loading. They made sure that it was connected to your CRM. That's the job of your tech team. That's number 3. That's the job of your tech team. Now, I want y'all to write this down. This is very, very important. Every page must have a pixel, and every pixel must have a goal. Every page must have a pixel, and every pixel must have a goal. Every page must have a pixel, and every pixel must have a goal. What do I mean by pixel, right? We have tracking pixels, which is always the first pixel to find out what the client is doing on the different pages. Then you have conversion pixels. So if they land on the squeeze page and then they're going to land on a sales page and then go to a checkout page, right? That is, they converted from being somebody that was interested to somebody who was buying. That's called a conversion pixel, right? So you have tracking pixels, you have conversion pixels. Then you have also what's called retargeting pixels, right? Now, retargeting pixels, right? Now they just use a universal pixel, but they either tracking what's happening, they either tracking conversion, right? Or they either retargeting. You just need to know these things, right? You need and you need them on Facebook, YouTube, and Google. They all have their own retargeting pixels, okay? By the way, I'm about to give y'all something sexy, something that most people don't even know, right? All right, let's drill down a little bit, right? Pixels. let's talk about an example of how a pixel may be used, and then I'm gonna tell you about some super sexy stuff, something that I guarantee you ain't nobody talked about online this year. I'm about to hook y'all up. All right. First, I want you to imagine that you go to Amazon and you want to buy this movie called Pay It Forward. And when you get there, you have every intention of buying the movie, but you get distracted and you don't buy the movie. So you just close the Amazon page, just close it down. 20 minutes later, you get in the car and you get on Facebook and all of a sudden you see an advertisement for Pay It Forward on Amazon. That's because Amazon put a Facebook retargeting pixel on you. And so now they're going to take that ad and follow you all around the internet. So everywhere you go on the internet and Facebook, they're going to track you. They're going to and then you're going to keep seeing that ad for Pay It Forward. And then all of a sudden, they're going to put a Google pixel on you. And anytime you go into any of the Google ad networks, that's why they call it Google Ads Network, right? They're going to track you. So if that organization, CNN, is connected to Google and they connected to the Google Ads Network, when you try to just check out the news, you're going to see what? That ad for Pay It Forward, because Amazon put a Google pixel on you. And then when you go to YouTube, because you're just trying to just check a few things out, you're trying to learn how to change the oil on your car or something crazy, all of a sudden you're going to see a little video that pop up with a little preview of what? Pay It Forward. Because what did Amazon do? They put a what? YouTube retargeting pixel on you. So write this down. Every page must have a pixel and every pixel must have a goal. We'll go a little bit deeper into that, but not tonight. But the pixels that you want 4 pixels. I want everybody to write this down. Everybody put 4. So I know you're listening. Put 4 in the comment section. Everybody put 4. Put 4 in the comment section. Put 4 in the comment section. Put it down. I'm gonna wait for you on this one because I'm about to give y'all something y'all probably have not heard of this decade. All right. By the way, how you doing, Don? How you doing, Doris? How you doing, Che Brown? Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Number one is there is the Facebook retargeting pixel. There's the Facebook pixel to begin with, which you can use for retargeting, use for conversion, you can use for tracking. That's one. There is the YouTube pixel. That's number 2. Right? And then even though Google owns YouTube, there's still a third pixel, the Google pixel, right? So you want to make sure you have that, right? Because you might run certain ads through the Google Ads Network and the other ads you might run on YouTube because YouTube tends to be video ads, okay? The 4th pixel. Check this out. Y'all ready for this? What if somebody visits your page and they do not fill out the opt-in form that's connected to your CRM? What if they visited? Great, you're going to still be able to target them on Facebook. Great, you're going to still be able to target them on YouTube. Great, you're going to still be able to target them on Google. But what if I told you could still get their email address and trigger an automated campaign, even though, right, they never filled out the form, just by visiting your page? I want y'all to write down getemails.com. Write it. Getemails.com. Getemails.com. Getemails.com, right? What they do is their network will get the data, get the email address from the person and still put them into an opt-in and put them into an automated email system so that you can still follow up with them. It's called getemails.com. It's called email pixeling. It's a little different, right? Go to getemail.com. I want you to know this. And so you want to put a pixel on there from getemails.com. Matter of fact, I think they got a special where they give you like free 50. Your first 50 is like free. So go to emails with an s.com, and you want to put that 4th pixel on there because that's a way to get people's information even if they didn't fill anything out. All right. Now, relative to the pixels, the reason why you're going to need your tech team is you need your tech team to put your page online, to put your pixels in place, right? And make sure that your pixels are firing, and to make sure that they are tracking the conversions and tracking what's happening. So in step 3 is like one of these really mutual important steps. Now, if you ain't got a tech team and you're gonna be up in ClickFunnels and Contra and build, all right, you're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna have a problem, and as sure as my name is Trevor, you're gonna have a problem because you're gonna start trying to get into things like how to track the pixels, and it's gonna be a mess. And then you're gonna be right back to square one. Remember, the opposite of a system is a mess, right? Now, my recommendation is in a situation like that, go on and use the ClickFunnels, right? Go on and use a Contra. Go on and use a Groove Pages. Matter of fact, Groove Pages got a special going on now where it's like $4.97 for a lifetime. You know what I mean? So, Groove Pages, Contra, ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is more industry standard because it tends to work with everything. But that's what I would go. I would probably go with that, right? At the very least, they got a 14-day free trial. For 14 days, you can still, get your business out there. Notice ain't no affiliate links here. I'm just showing you what we use, okay? Now, let me let's go a little bit further because I know some of y'all are ready for step 4. So let's get back to it, right? Step 4. After they fill out the opt-in form, they are going to land inside of your CRM. That's ActiveCampaign, your Keep, your MailChimp, your Entreport. They're gonna land inside of one of your CRMs because your CRM is gonna be connected to your squeeze page or your landing page. So now you have their email address. So you have your first way of being able to communicate with them is by email. So you can communicate through them through your email system. And then step 4 is now after they have filled out that opt-in form, they hit send me the gift, or they hit I'm in, or they hit got it, or click here. They click a button and they fill out all the information. After they fill out all the information, they're going to land on what's called your thank you or confirmation page. Remember what I told you? Every page must have a pixel, and every pixel must have a goal. Every page must have a pixel, right? And every pixel must have a goal. Every page must have a pixel, and every pixel must have a goal. So now, the same pixels, the Facebook pixel, the YouTube pixel, the Google pixel, the getemail.com pixel, this pixel is on this page, so you can track, right? Now, you know what? Let me help y'all out. God knows I love y'all. That's why I'm the other pixel, the bonus pixel that y'all should put on both those pages. You should either put a Funnelytics or a marketingplan.io pixel on them, because you can now do real-time tracking by just pulling up a chart, and we'll talk a little bit about that. Matter of fact, those of you who get the chance to work with us inside of this year's Extreme Business Makeover, we're going to show y'all how to do this real time. Matter of fact, before we go into step 4, let me just say this. Every year, for almost 10 years, we did something called the Extreme Business Makeover. And we stopped doing it about 2.5, 3 years ago. We are officially bringing back the Extreme Business Makeover so y'all can learn hands-on how to do this. Like, literally, I'm showing y'all now online, but some of y'all need some hands-on hand-holding. So let me tell you, because we're going to get back to this, but if you are serious, don't text me if you're not serious. But if you're serious, I'm going to call you tonight. You can text me personally at 240-731-6646. 240-731-6646. Text the word Extreme Business Makeover. That's where my entire team is going to work on your business, right, for 72 hours. That's where the best graphics people, the best tech people, the best copywriters, the best automation gurus, the best salespeople. It's going to be me and you and us in a little small room where all we're going to do is knock this thing out. We're going to do in 3 days what it would normally take you to do in 3 years. Some of y'all just know you got a mess and you need this. So you're going to just text the word Extreme Business Makeover. Now you got to put your name and your email address, because if I don't know your name and I don't know your email address, I ain't calling somebody who ain't give me their name and email address. Give me your name, give me your email address, but also put your cell phone number, the number you want me to call you on. Because some people, you text in the one number, but you want me to call on a different number. So cell phone, email address, right? And what? Your name. So the number you want me to call you on, your email address, and your name. And just put Extreme Business Makeover. I'm going to call you today. So you can do this. Because the number one problem facing today's black entrepreneur is addiction to your labor. That's the primary mechanism by which you generate revenue. And if the primary investment in your business is your labor, you're doing something wrong. Right? By the way, you're gonna have a graphics team, you're gonna have a tech team, they're gonna be there in real time. All right, let's get back to number 4, right? I told y'all that that everything is gonna come down to these pixels. So I gave y'all 4 pixels, but I'm gonna give you a 5th one. The 5th one is called a tracking pixel. And you can use a tracking pixel for something like a marketingplan.io or a Funnelytics right? Where you can see your whole chart real time, and you can see it's tracking all of the stuff. It's tracking what's happening on Facebook, what's happening on YouTube, what's happening on ClickFunnels, what's happening on Pay Kickstart, what's happening on Stripe. It's tracking all these different places, and so you ain't got to go to this place and check, and go to this place and check, and then go to this place and check. You can track it all in one place, right? And it's showing you what's happening, so you can see what's really happening. Let me give you perspective. Uber, without tracking, is just a taxi cab. I bet you wouldn't order an Uber without you being able to see where the car is. But you want people, but you in your business, you can't see where your client or customer is. You won't even order a Domino's pizza without being able to see if the pizza's on the way, and all that was $20. You got people trying to spend, you got people you want to spend $520,000 with you. Ain't no tracking. And Uber without tracking is a cab. We're in the next decade, and you still operating like a taxi cab company. Come on. A taxi cab company was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Uber make billions. The difference between you and getting automated and starting to be more diligent about your tracking is like the difference between you and that taxi cab company. Yeah, you go ahead and let that sink in for a second. All right, step 4, you got to create a thank you page. Because now the thank you page is once they filled out that opt-in form for the free gift, they don't know what's happening. So as soon as they click that button that says, okay, count me in, or sign me up, or send me the gift, how do they know if the gift is on the way? So it takes them to a confirmation page. You know what it says? It says your gift is on the way. Write this down. Now on your thank you page, it's not just a thank you page. It has a specific function. It's called on the way, by the way. On the way, your gift is on the way. We sent your gift to your email. Why didn't we just let you download it right then and there? Nah, I wanted to make sure I got your real email address. So now your email address, I got that. I sent your free gift to the email address. But by the way, on the way, by the way, on the way, by the way, on the way, by the way. Everybody put that in the comment section below. Put on the way, by the way, so I know you're listening. On the way, by the way, right? Now, on the way, by the way, right? Your gift is on the way, but by the way, I have another gift for you. Remember, this is just the first gift. So your gift is on the way, but by the way, I have a free gift for you. So everybody write down on the way, by the way, on the way, by the way, on the way, by the way, okay? And so they are going to say, oh, my gift is on the way. Great, 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 great. My gift is on the way. Oh, so by the way, right, I have another free gift for you. And they're thinking, well, what other free gift do you have for me? So now we're getting ready to give them the second gift. Remember I told you needed 3 digital gifts and 1 tangible gift. So you're now giving them a second gift, which is like an up level of the first gift, right? So it's like an up level of the first gift. So now I'm about to give you the second gift. And they're thinking to themselves, how do I get this second gift? The second gift, if this says that the first gift was an ebook from Eric and Sakisha Heilig from Marriage Can Win. They say they had an ebook that said that called No Longer Broke. The married person's guide to a successful financial marriage, right? A successful marriage that is also financially healthy, right? And so it's called No Longer Broke. They had a free book. And they said, okay, now the second gift is I'm going to give you a chance to get the free audio book to match this ebook. The free audio book to match this ebook. So on their thank you page, right, the thank you page says your gift is on the way, but by the way, on the way, by the way, I got this free gift for you. Okay? And so now the free gift has been laid out graphically and things like that, right? And now what starts to happen is they want to know, well, how do I get this next free gift? Well, remember, on my squeeze page, remember this page here? I got their I got their email address, their cell phone number, their first name, and their last name. But remember, I got their cell phone number. So when they get to this fourth page, I say your gift is on the way, but by the way, I have another gift for you, just for you, and it's an upgrade of the first gift, basically. And so what I did was I tell them, check your text message because I sent you your bonus gift there. I sent you your bonus gift there. And they're like, you sent me the bonus gift? It's in my text message? Yeah. Why did I do that? Because I wanted to make sure I got the right cell phone number. I wanted to make sure I got the right cell phone number. Pay attention, y'all. Don't get lost, right? Because I'm about to show y'all something. So now I used I used my tech team to set up what's called the Bumblebee prospecting system, right? It's basically a text message automation system. So as soon as they filled out that opt-in form on page 3, right, I'm already sending them a text message. And so right now they got an email and they got a text message. Now the text message it says, hey, by the way, I want to give you this free gift called No Longer Broke, which is the audiobook, right? I'm gonna send you this free gift to match it's the audiobook to match the ebook. And they're like, okay, I want to get it. And I text them a note there. Now, when I text them to their cell phone, it says, all you got to do is respond back with a keyword. And the keyword might be broke, right? Or the keyword might be wealthy. Let's say wealthy. I don't like the word broke, right? Let's say text back in the keyword wealthy. When they text back that keyword wealthy, it's going to opt them into your text messaging automation system, your text messaging CRM. So first they were in your email CRM. Now they're in your text messaging CRM. Not only did we text them, but they had to opt in. They had to respond back. They had to take action, right? And that action now puts them in your text message CRM. Why? Because you want them to opt in for the law. For legal reasons, you want them to opt in, and it makes it, that way when you send them text messages in the future, it won't show up as spam. Okay? Trust me on this one. Now, I'm going to show y'all what I use to do my text messaging, and I'm going to tell you how to get it. Okay? Because I told you I'm going to walk y'all through. I told you today is one of those days where I'm going to walk y'all through. Let me see how much more time I got. Let me just check my clock. Okay? I got a little bit more time, so I'm going to walk y'all through here. Okay? Now, here's what you got to go to. Okay? I use the Bumblebee prospecting system. I'm going to show you how to use it real time. All right, y'all on my screen right now, okay? And I'm going to create a keyword. I'm going to create it just like this. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to keywords. I'm going to hit create. I'm going to name this Trevor's class, right? I'm going to use the keyword class 1, right? I'm going to say, hey, welcome to my class. This is just a sample to show you how the system works. Choose a little picture. And let's just say I'm going to go here to screenshots. I'll just go here and I'll go here. Let's go here. Okay? And just say that's what I want to send out. Right? And I'll just say for current subscribers, hey, if you texted in again by accident, you're already on the list. And I'll just type in here. If you got off the list because you declined later on, you want to come back, I'm going to put a note there that just says welcome back. Notice this is happening in seconds. In case anybody texts in, I want them to send me a note to my cell phone, right? That so that I get a notification. I hit create, boom. It's created just like that. Now watch this. Everybody that's watching right now, text the word class 1. Text the word class and the number 1, class 1, right? Text the word class 1. And you're going to get a text message. Like, go ahead and text it now. Like, go ahead and text it now. And when you text in class 1, you're going to get on that list. Now, some of y'all seeing some of my other lists, but if you text in the word class 1, you should text in the word class and the number 1, and you should see it. Text in the word class and the number 1, and you should see it. And this is, you can see I've sent out 522,000 text messages. So you can see how effective the system is. I sent out 522,752 text messages just this month. Okay? So you text the word class 1, and they're gonna get a keyword back. They're gonna be on your list. Now, if I wanted to, I can send a text message to, let's just say I want to send a text message to that group because they're now on my list, right? Because remember we talked about creating a multi-channel communication system. We talked about creating a multi-channel communication system. So when we talked about creating that multi-channel communication system, I can now, right, I can send the email to that list, right? Matter of fact, everybody text in the word class 1, right? Everybody text in the word class 1. I think that's the key word I chose. I text in the word class 1, right? And let me just see here. And I want to make sure that we chose the right keyword. 1 second here. And you can see these are all of my different lists, right? And you can see with different lists that I've had people text into over the years, right? But if I wanted to send a text message to everybody that's on that one list, I could. I can have a campaign. I can have several emails. I can have one email go out every week at 7 o'clock. I can do anything like that. If you don't have a text messaging system, if you don't have a text messaging system and you need one, just text me and say, hey, I need a text messaging system. I need one. And you can text that to 240-428-6333. And everybody should have a text messaging system. And not having a text messaging system, in this era of time, is like not having a cell phone. It's like, what planet do you live on? So you want to make sure you have that. If you need a text messaging system, just text that to text me on my cell phone, 240-731-6646, and just text in. Just put in I need a I need a text messaging system, and we will help you out. Okay, we will help you out, and we'll just do that for you. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up real quick so y'all are good to go. 1 second. I know some people said they're still trying to search, so let me just. Some people are texting in now, and I see you. I see all the people that are texting in. Okay, and let me just 1 second. Yep. So if you text in the word class 1, you got the text back. Let me know that you got it back. Okay. Alrighty. Now, that is pretty much what we use for the text messaging system. So what we do is we connect the CRM, right? We connect the landing page in the CRM, right? We connect it in 5, right? So let's go back to 5. We connect it via Zapier. So we connect it via Zapier. Hey, how you doing, Rashida Mendez? Right? But we connect it via Zapier, and basically doing that, it allows it to fire off a text message so you can get them on your text messaging list. So now you got them on your email list. Now you got them on your text messaging list. Step 6, right? Now that they've opted into your text message list, just because you sent them a text message doesn't mean that they are on your list. What happens is now you send them what happens is they have to send you back a response. They have to send you back the keyword response. So there's a keyword that they have to text back. So you're saying, hey, if you want to get this book, text back in the word book. Book would be the keyword, and now they're on the list. And now it starts this automated text messaging campaign. So you now got 2 lists that they're on. They're on your email list, and so there's an email campaign that begins, right? That's designed to indoctrinate them, to teach them more about your business, your product, your service, your mission, or your brand. Then there's a text message list that they're on that is now that has a campaign that is kind of texting them, not as often as you would email them, but throughout, here and there. Not, you don't want to text them to death, but they texting them here and there and kind of keeping them in the loop relative to what's going on with your brand, your webinars, your events, your products and services. Because some people never check their emails. Some people are like me. You get 5,000 emails. The last thing you want to check is your email, right? And some people check their text messages more than they check their emails. Matter of fact, 98% of people check their text messages more than they check their email. But now you got them on your email list, and now you got them on their text message list. Okay? Now because you got them on the email list, you need an email campaign. Now you got them on the text message list, you need a text campaign. And so your text messaging campaign begins, and your tech team is the team that helps you set up your text messaging campaign. Once again, if you ain't got a tech team for your pixels, you ain't got a tech team to set up your stuff, then you text in the word tech team to 240-731-6646, and we'll help you out. Okay? Make sure you put your information in, because if we don't know your name, there's nothing I can do for you. All right. Now, once we send them that text message, they opt in, right? And when they opt in, we send them back a link to the page with the second gift. So they text back in the word wealthy. They said, oh, so that means that they wanted the second gift. Now we send them a link to where the second gift is. So the link is to a page, right? So they opted in by texting in. So remember, when they opted into the first page, they had to fill out some information. When they opted in for the second gift, all they're doing is responding back with a keyword via their cell phone. All they're doing is responding back with a word via their cell phone. So when they respond back with that word, they now opted into your text message list. Your job now, your system now has to send them out a link to where they get the second gift. So here's the link to the second gift. When they click that link to get on the second gift, we're like, okay, by the way, here's a page, and here is your gift. Here is your audiobook download. Here's the checklist that we promised you, or whatever the second gift is. Remember the rule, on the way, by the way. On the way, by the way. So now they hit what's called a gamification page. Now, how is this page different? This page is different is because they are, the gift, the download button for the gift is on the page. Like, hey, here's your gift. We told you that if you text it in, you will get this free gift. Here's your gift. Click the button, download it. It's all yours. On the way, what? By the way. On the way, what? By the way. On the way, what? By the way. So what do? Right? Now they see this other gift, right? And they're like, whoa, okay, this is great. But now we say, by the way, if you hit the share button, they ain't got to do nothing. They ain't got to opt in. They ain't got to text. All I got to do is hit the share button. If you hit the share button, I'm going to give you a third gift. They're like, really? Yeah. The third gift might be, I'm going to give you the journal, the matching journal that you can download for our free gift. The first free gift was called No Longer Broke, right? The couple's guide to financial well-being. The upsell gift, or the next gift that we gave them, was the audiobook related to that. And then the third gift is we're saying we're going to give you a journal to go along with it. I'm like, oh, I get the journal? What I got to do to get the journal? Well, all I got to do to get the journal is hit the share button. So first, they had to opt in, give you information. Then they had to respond with a word. And the third thing they got to do is just hit the share, right? So it's literally click, right? Respond and share. Click, respond, and share. Click, respond, and share. Click, respond, and share. So these are the only three actions that they got to take to really actually get all three gifts. And you're really trying to do this to see how serious they are as well. Because remember, a serious client and a prospect is the same thing. Because a purchase is nothing more than a person who's taking a series of action. Purchasing is nothing more than another action. So now, on this gamification page, some of y'all are asking, well, what do I use for the gamification page? Well, I'm glad you asked that. So what I use for the gamification page, I want everybody to look at this. You want to go to upviral.com. You want to go to upviral.com. And upviral.com allows you to run what's called viral giveaways. So as soon as they hit the share button, you can unlock another gift for them. As soon as they share, you can run contests, you can run product launches, right? You can see it easily integrates with your existing system. So you want to use UpViral. So for those of you who don't know what UpViral is, you can run campaigns, viral giveaways. So you're like, all they got to do is hit the share button. So they go to this page to download their gift, their second gift. But if they hit the share button, share what? Share out the first gift that they got. So they're not sharing out the second gift. They're sharing out the graphic, right? An advertisement for the first gift that they got. They don't have to type in anything. They don't have to put any words. All they literally got to do is hit the button. As soon as they hit that button, it unlocks the third gift for them. Now, they have now introduced you to their clients, okay? So I use upviral.com for that, right? So you want to go to upviral.com, kind of start there, right? And then, right, that eventually puts us, there's a few things that you need to know about that gamification page. By the way, whenever you think gamification, I remember when Dropbox first started out. What they used to do was they would say, hey, we're going to give you 250 megabytes free, but for every friend that you refer, we're going to give you an extra 500 megabytes. And that's how Dropbox became known throughout the world. They kicked it off with all this online storage. And that's literally, they are one of the first major companies to really use gamification online in a major way. 10 years later, when Uber launches, Uber says, I'm going to give you a free ride just to test our service out. The person who gives the competition out earns the competition, right? And then what they do after that is they say, excuse me, they say, listen, if you share this out, we'll give you $10 worth of free ride credit so you earn $10 to $15 every time you refer somebody else. That's called gamification. So what you're doing is you're using gamification in your business model, okay? So you're using gamification, okay? So now, by the way, if this sounds too techie, too much stuff to do, that's why you get a graphics team and a tech team. You get a graphics team and a tech team. How do you get a graphics team and a tech team? You text the word, I need a team, to 240-731-6646. Put your first name, your last name, your email address, and the number you want us to call you back on, and we'll get you taken care of. Okay, 240-731-6646. Okay. Step 9, when the prospect finally hits the share button, right, it unlocks the gift. Now, here's what's happening. Okay. Now you have them on your email list. Now you have them on your text messaging list, and you also now have them on your voice call list, right? So you have them on 3 different lists to begin with. In addition to that, they have now shared you out to other people. Now, let me just remember the rule. Everybody write this down. First I connect to you, then I connect through you. First I connect to you, then I connect through you. First I connect to you, then I connect through you. First I connect to you, then I connect through you. So they say that if you are around 5 broke people, you're getting ready to be the 6. What they're really telling you is birds of a feather flock together. So whatever reason that they came to you, whatever problem you saw that they connected to, they probably know 6 other people or 5 other people that got the same problem. And you're going to connect. First you're going to connect to them, then you're going to connect through them. So the purpose of the up viral gift, the purpose of the share or the gamification is now that we have a connection to them, now we're going to connect through them. So first I connect to you, then I connect through you. And so now we've shared this out, and the prospect's audience right now takes action. So now the people that they shared it to, now they are going through the same process that they went through. So now they getting the first gift. Now they're going through the process to get the second gift. Now they're going through the process to get the third gift, because now they're starting to go through what the person who referred them went through. And so that creates what's called an evergreen loop, or the value for value syndication sequence really begins, because now they got value and now they are providing value back to you in the form of other referrals, right, related to people who also have the same problem. And so you have your evergreen loop that begins, okay? Now, here's what's happening. So I'm going to pull this chart back up so you can kind of see it. And let me just, I will just use this. Step by step. All right. Step 1, we had to identify a gift that needed to be delivered digitally. That was step 1. Step 2, we had to make sure we created a text message keyword for them to opt in, or a squeeze page for them to opt in, right? We had to make sure to advertise the keywords by creating, or the gift by creating graphic material and graphic collateral, right? And then when the person texted in or opted in, they get a response. After they get a response, they're going to land on that squeeze page or that landing page. It's very simple. Then, remember, that landing page needs to have specific information about a specific product that wants the client to take specific action. And remember, we're only going to collect information that we're going to use in their communication. Now, the thing that you need to know is once they opt in, the prospect goes in one direction, but their information goes in another direction. The prospect goes in one direction, but their information goes in another direction. The information is going to go into a CRM, but the actual prospect goes to another page, right? Now, that next page that they go to is called basically your confirmation page. That's where we get back to on the way, by the way, right? Step 5, on the way, by the way. They land on a confirmation page that says on the way, and by the way, we sent you another gift, and this is what you got to do to get it, right? A couple things you need to know. The average prospect has 1,573 digital relationships. They got an average of 1,573 digital relationships. So here's what's happening. When that prospect hits the share button, that they now got their free gift, now they done got their free second gift, and now they done shared, they got the free third gift, they really shared, they had a potential reach of 1,573 people, okay? Now, that prospect has now gone from being a prospect to also now being your digital ambassador, okay? Now, what they have triggered is now they've created a snowball effect because you brought them in, but now they're bringing in other people. And that's when they start bringing in other people, that's when your evergreen loop is beginning. Because now you're no longer depending on just your marketing to bring people in. Now you're depending on them to bring people in. Because marketing is what you say about yourself, but PR is what others say about you. Marketing gets the party started, but information is what keeps the party going. PR is what keeps the party going, right? And so what happens is now you started to create a bit of a public relations snowball effect because marketing gets the party started, right? But PR keeps the party going, right? That's really what you want. So you're trying to really get into more PR-driven leads and prospects, okay? And so now you have that value for value syndication that starts to begin. And the lead is sending in text messages, and there are a lot of different things that are just happening, right? And so this kind of gives you a little bit of perspective, but I just kind of want to just let you kind of look at it as it's going through. You got select the gift, promote the gift, come to the opt-in page, come to the thank you page, get the text message. Then the text messaging campaign begins. Then they opt in on the text message. Then they get the free gift. Then the gamification page with Up Viral happens. Then it unlocked the third gift. And then their prospect took action. And now, what action did they take? Well, they now get the same first gift because what they shared out. See here in number 9, when they unlock that third gift, the system shared on their Facebook page, shared on their Twitter, shared on their Pinterest, shared on their Instagram. It shared the first free gift that they got. So their prospect now takes action, and their prospect is now going through the same system that they went through. So they start to come back around, and they come through that first loop. That's where you see that first gift at, okay? And so I want you to think of a goal of just a 1% conversion rate. Now remember, if the average prospect only has 1,573 contacts, when you first do it, right, you're the first person. And you have probably on average a minimum of 1,500 digital relationships. You're only trying to convert less than 1%. That's 15 people, right? And 15 people actually decide to take you up on the free gift. They promote, they get the free gift, they download the stuff, they get the second gift, they share it out. And all of a sudden, those 15 people share out the gift that they got originally from you. And those 15 people start to go through it. Those 15 people also have, on average, 1,500 digital relationships. Their potential reach is 22,500. At a 1%, less than 1% conversion rate, you're only trying to get 225 people to really share it out. Those 225 prospects, they go to the squeeze page, they go to the thank you page, they go to the upsell page, they get the second gift, they get the third gift, they share it out. That's 225 people sharing it out who got a potential reach of basically 1,573 people themselves. That potential reach, 225 people times 1,500 digital relationships minimum each, is a potential reach of 337,100. At a conversion rate of less than 1%, let's just say 3,375 people decide to kind of share this thing out. They go through the same system. Them 3,375 people also have approximately 1,500 digital relationships, right? And so your potential reach is now 5,062,500 people. And that's just because you gave away a free gift. I told you the person that outgives the competition out-earns the competition, right? And so you want to see that loop over and over and over again, right? Now, here's where we're going to stop at today, right? Because once you get that part done, now you're getting into the evergreen, prospecting sequence, right? You're getting ready to go from there to now, what emails do I send out? What text messages do I send out? We've already written all the emails. We've already written all the text messages. We've already written all the Facebook messages, Facebook Messenger ads. We've already done this part for you. And so for those people who are looking for more of that, because let me just show you what happens. Now you got these people in, and I'm just going to give you a sneak peek. We ain't going to talk about it tonight, but you're going to start seeing them get some emails, right? I want you to look in that middle section. I want you to look in that middle section. I want you to look in that middle section, and you start to see where it says the email indoctrination sequence begins. The text message indoctrination sequence begins. You start to see all of these sequences begin, right? And so let me just show you what that looks like. I'm going to show you what y'all going to be getting, right? So you can see that what starts to happen is now you start to do something with the information. And this is just showing you what's happening. All the emails going out, email 1 and 2, emails 3 and 4, right? Emails 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And you see all of these emails going out, 11 and 12. And you see all these emails going out. And it's a total of 13 emails. This stuff is already written for you, okay? That being said, this is kind of gives you a sneak peek as to what is happening, right? And 1 second, let me just, the person that is going to be teaching y'all that is actually on the line. And when we come back to our next broadcast, this is what you guys are going to get a chance to learn. Let me stop right here because I know it's a bit overwhelming already, right? I know it's a bit overwhelming. So let me tell you what is your next best step, okay? The next time we come back, we're going to talk about the bonus sequence. So we're going to talk about this, right? We're going to talk about what we call the tangible giveaway, and that is really where you use your Facebook Messenger. But let me tell you what's happening, okay? Essentially what's happening is you create a multi-channel communication system. Let me paint this big picture for you, then I'm going to tell you what your next step is. Because of this free gift, you now have them on your email list. You now have them on a text messaging list. You now have them on a voice call list. So now you can email them, you can text them, you can call them, right? So you can email them, you can text them, you can call them. You can leave a voice drop for them, right? So if you don't know what voice drops are, look at slybroadcast.com, right? Where you can leave a message in their box without it ever ringing their phone. So you can leave, that's called a voice drop. Then they're now on a YouTube retargeting list. That's list number 5. Then now you got them on a Facebook retargeting list. Now you got them on a Google retargeting list. Now you got them on a getemail.com retargeting list. And now you have 8 different ways by which you can touch base with the customers. That's why we refer to it as developing out your multi-channel communication platform. Whenever you start to build out your online business, it always starts with your multi-channel communication platform. Because now you got 8 different ways you can touch this client. All it took was 3 little giveaways. And now you got 8 different ways. Now, the 9th way we didn't even talk about yet, that's going to be the bonus. But now you can also get them by Facebook Messenger. Yeah, Facebook Messenger. Because now you're going to put them on a messenger bot too. And we're going to talk about it in our next broadcast. Now listen, if you're not doing half of this stuff, you don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. You just know you need that stuff. I will say this, and then we got to go for today. By the way, I want everybody, if this has been good information for you, hit the thumbs up button, hit the heart button, if this has been good information for you. I will say this. You got to take massive action. You got to get radical. You really do. And it's not okay for you to just keep doing a little bit here and doing a little bit there. You can do a lot more than what you've been doing. And by doing, I don't mean your labor, meaning starting to put the right team in place. For some of you, you need a graphics team. For some of you, you need a tech team. For some of you, you just need to overhaul everything you've been doing because it ain't been working. The coaches that you hired ain't work. The conferences you attended, that ain't work. The gazillion webinars you attended, that ain't work. All right. You know, they say insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Insanity 2.0 says doing the same thing as everybody else and expecting a different result. So you got to do something different. So we're bringing back the Extreme Business Makeover. That will be less than 10 people in a room. And in 72 hours, they're going to accomplish more in 3 days than they would accomplish in 3 years. They're going to be working on their automation systems, their automated marketing systems, their automated branding systems. They're going to be working on their automated lead generation systems. They're going to be working on their automated sales systems. They're going to be working on their automated servicing systems, their affiliate systems, their ambassador systems. There's some work to be done. That being said, if you're serious and if you're ready for some change, you're looking at this stuff and saying, that's too much work for me to be doing. Okay, I got you. The number one problem facing today's black entrepreneur is an addiction to our labor. That's the primary mechanism by which we generate revenue. If you tired of being addicted to your labor, then you text me and you put Extreme Business Makeover. You put your first name and your last name. You put your email address. And you put the number you want us to call you back on. And you text us at 240-731-6646. 240-731-6646. Because you got to do something different, right? And, you know, it's like, hey, you want to know what we're going to do in Extreme Business Makeover? This right here. This what you see on the screen. And if you can't do this by yourself, then you need to get somebody to help you do it. If your plan for this decade don't look something like this, you got a problem. If what you executing in your business don't look something like this, this ain't what. Right? Y'all have a very special guest that's on the call today, okay? And I'm pulling this up on the screen right now. I told y'all that in the middle part, see that little middle part, the blue part? All that stuff with the emails and indoctrination sequence, all the emails. If you want to get a free training, right? For the evergreen email sequence. You want to get the emails. Y'all want to get access to all the emails and all the blueprint. If E.R. Spalding is in the comment section below, you'll see Spalding in the comment section below. You'll see E.R. Spalding in the comment section below. If you put E.R. Spalding, I'd like to attend the class. She will send you information on how you can attend the class for free. Now, let me tell you what she's going to cover in the class. She's going to cover, let's just see here. She's going to cover she's going to cover 3A, the indoctrination email sequence. She's going to cover the value-based emails, value-based email number 1, value-based email number 2. And you can see that right there. So it's the first email you send when they opt in. It's the second email that they get on day 1. Then she's going to help you with value-based email number 3, value-based email 3E on maximizing your story. She's going to give you the content for email number 3, email number 4. Then she's going to go into what we call the tip of the day sequence emails. And that's going to be your email that you send out on number 5 and email number 6 that you send out, right? Email number 7 that you send out, email number 8 that you send out. Then she's going to teach you about the video email sequence. And that's going to be email number 9, email number 10, email number 11, email number 12, email number 13. And in addition to all of that, by the way, somebody said, go E.R. Spalding, right? Because she's going to teach that to you. In addition to all of that, you guys are going to get the chance to learn about the evergreen event sequence. And that's really what comes next. So everybody want to know what's next. So the EPS is just designed to get you started. This right. Okay, so y'all know what we do, y'all know how we do it. Y'all know what we do, you know how we do it. Here's what we do, right? What you want to do is in the comment section below, right? When I count down from 5, right? When I get to 0, you're going to put your first name, you're going to put your last name, you're going to put your business name, whatever business you're in. If you ain't got a business, just put your product. And you're going to put hashtag Black CEO out. Y'all know how we do it. Because it might be somebody that's watching that might need your product, might need your service. So we're going to do that. When I count it down from 5, when I get to 0, you're going to put hashtag Black CEO out. You're going to put your first name, you're going to put your last name, tell us where you're from, and put the name of your business. And if you want to, you can go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you do. Now, I'm giving you time to kind of get that typed in before the countdown begins so everybody can hit send at the same time, okay? Let's get ready to do that. 5. Right? Wait. Did somebody say, give me a little bit more time? First name. I see. Some of y'all want to know what I'm looking at. I'm looking back down at what's going on. 5, 4. Right? You put your first name, put your last name, put your email address. Not your email address. Put your first name, put your last name, put where you're from, and then make sure to tell us your business name or your product or your service. Tell us something that allows us to do business with you. That being said, right? My name is Trevor Otts, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Black CEO out. My name is Trevor Otts. I'm from National Harbor, Maryland. And my company, my business name is what? Black CEO, right? Looking forward to doing business with all of you in this next decade. And let this next decade be your best decade. Why? Because you put the work in, okay? Let me give some love. So that's all she wrote. I have so much more stuff to teach y'all today. I mean, I can't wait till we get to really start teaching y'all all of this. I mean, look at all these other slides we got to go to. I'm telling y'all right now, those of y'all who texted in the word evergreen, we doing all these extra slides, man. Just look at the stuff we're going to be teaching. It's going to go down. I mean, y'all we're going to be teaching y'all about how to go viral, and we're going to be teaching about doing an influence launch, and we're going to have a just good time. I'm just showing y'all a little sneak peek of what y'all, we ain't even started teaching yet. We just getting started, y'all. We just getting started. Listen, for y'all who want to get access to the secondary training, the follow-up training, to go a little bit deeper, to get all of the emails and the other stuff to go along with this, look for E.R. Spalding in the comment section, E.R. Spalding. Tag her, find out where she is, find out who she is, and you want to make sure you get connected with her. Look at all this stuff going on. And some of y'all are asking me, how did I do my backgrounds and all that kind of good stuff? Don't worry. Some of that stuff is what we're going to be teaching in the Extreme Business Makeover. But I want you to know you can do it. You can do it. How you doing, Michael Muse out of Detroit? Kamala, Roland Manny, D. Watkins. Hey, Roland, man, thanks for helping me get my health together, man. Appreciate you. Don Anderson, Angela Wynn, right? And so many out there. Tosh, and I know some of y'all watching on watch parties in different spaces and different places. I can't see every place and every nook and cranny. But if I haven't connected with you yet, send me a Facebook message. If we ain't Facebook friends, well, somebody's going to get put off so I can put you on. So let's go from there. that being said, let me get off this call. We've been on here way too long, y'all. Way too long. Be sure to connect with E.R. Spalding, y'all. Talk to you later.